Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you guys today early in the morning before I even go to work. Actually, I gotta go to the dentist before I go to work. So I was like, Roxanne, you know what you ought to do? You ought to get up and do this damn lemonade review. Y'all know I wasn't going to do one at first. Actually, I was going to do one. I was going to do it in Top of the Blogs. I mean, we had just had a Top of the Blogs extra last week, and I was just like, well, I don't feel like doing another one. But can't deny the power of the bee, right? Right. Okay, so people have been asking and asking me to do it. I was feeling a little pressure because all of my fellow YouTubers were doing videos, and I was just like, okay, Roxanne, you just trying to not do it just because you're trying to be difficult? Then I really thought about it, and I was like, I really don't even remember what happened in the video. You know, the night that it came out, should I call it a video? Movie? The night that it came on, you guys, I was tweeting my ass off. And I was looking down a lot at my phone and reading my timeline and responding to people and laughing at what folks were saying. And truthfully, honestly, I couldn't really remember a lot of parts in the video. As a matter of fact, to let you know how much I didn't realize I missed, I had no idea that Serena Williams was in the video until after the video went off and people were talking about her being, I was like, when the fuck was she in? And so then that's when I knew. I was like, okay, Roxanne, you didn't even really give it a fair shot. Okay, and before you can start, pontificating on the situation, you need to really watch it again and try to get a good understanding on what my girl is trying to say. So that's what I did last night. Sat down with my husband and we watched it without any interruptions. So this is my review. First of all, you guys, before I give you guys my honest opinion on the video, we're gonna go through the little sections real fast, because like I said, I got a damn dentist appointment. My friends sending me a text, they pray for me on Tuesday mornings. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, you guys, let's get to this. So the video was in different acts, I guess. Okay. And it was broke down between the different stages of when you find out your man is cheating and when you get to the end, whether y'all gonna be together or not. Okay, so it's all of these stages, right? First one is intuition, and that's the part of the video when we saw her like in the water, when she dives off of the side of the building, she falls into the water. She's talking about how she tried to be this and she tried to be that. It's all very deep. I was looking at it, I was like, if that ain't Jody and Baby Boy. But it was beautiful. All of the imagery in the video was very beautiful. She's in the water, but it's in a bedroom. It's all very ethereal. Is that the word? Is that how you say it? And then she opens the door. Okay, I read on Instagram, that's the floodgates of emotion opening up, bitches. Y'all was getting deep with this motherfucker right here, okay? The water comes out. She goes down the stairs. She has on the beautiful yellow Roberto Cavalli dress. And she is walking down the street with her bat, so rightfully named hot sauce. Y'all thought she was talking about condiments, didn't you? And she's busting the windows out of everywhere, hitting the bat on any car or window wherever she can. And the name of that song, I don't really know. I think it's Jealous. I don't have the album yet because it ain't on Apple Music. Okay, so whenever it gets on Apple Music is when I will have it. Don't plan on buying it. But she's saying in the song, what's worse, being jealous or crazy? Then we move on to anger. Now, this is the point where you mad that the motherfucker's cheating because your intuition has proved you right. And she's driving over the cars, kind of reminiscent of War of the Roses. You guys remember when when she was in the car and she was driving over, he was in the car like ducking down like this. She was like, why can't you see me? And this is when we get the very angry Beyonce. She's underground in a tunnel. She has on the Kanye wear, the real dope ass fur that has the damn shoulders cut out. I was like, bitch, it must be nice to be rich. Yeah, she's cussing, she's fussing, she carrying on. That's the song where she was like, you do this shit again, you gonna lose your wife. That's when everybody on Twitter was going crazy because they were just like, oh my God, she's talking about Jay-Z. Oh my God, he's been cheating. Oh my God, Beyonce's been suffering all this time and we didn't even know it. She's been smiling in everybody's faces and this and that and the other. So this is when the fervor on Twitter was getting real hype, but this is exactly why I wasn't able to concentrate on the video, because we was all too busy trying to fucking figure out what the hell Jay-Z had done to Beyonce. But this song was also a really cool song because they talk about the black woman. There's a man that's speaking and he says, the most disrespected, unprotected, and neglected person in America is the black woman. 100% agree. And then we move on to Apathy. Okay, and this is where she says ashes to ashes and dust to side chicks. Okay, in other words, fuck that bitch, fuck you, I don't give a fuck about nothing no more. And this is kind of where she's just sitting around in the beautiful home. And this is also the point where Serena Williams was at. It was so like random that Serena Williams was in the video. And I couldn't get into the whole, you know, Serena twerking because it just looked like me and my girls when we be like, girl, is this it? Is this how you do it? You know, it was a little flicked, but it was Serena, so we was gonna give her a pass on it. This is also where we talk about Becky with the good hair. Okay, and I'm sure you guys know about all of the fallout from that line. Who is Becky with the good hair? Is it Rita Ora? Is it Rachel Roy? No, you stupid ass beehive seem to think it's Rachel Ray. Okay, the cook. The one that has the daytime show. Yeah, you motherfuckers was on her Instagram giving her the fucking blues. I know Rachel Ray was at the house that day like, the fuck are they talking about? Everybody was really trying to get on Rachel Roy about the fact, because you guys all know that supposedly the reason why Solange was jumping on Jay-Z in the elevator that one fateful night that we won't forget, it was supposed to be because Rachel Roy was a little too close to Jay-Z. They was in some room and, you know, anyway, Solange saw some shit that she wasn't feeling, so she had to let the nigga know. Fast forward to this song, and now everybody is just like, oh, it's that bitch Rachel Roy. Look, I'm even fucking it up. So they go on Rachel Roy's thing. She actually brought it upon herself when she mentions being the chick with the good hair, okay, or something real coy. I think she thought that she was, you know, one up and B, but see, the way the beehive is set up is they will definitely come onto your page and really just give you the business, okay? Tear your new asshole. That's exactly what they did to the po child, to the point where she had to make her page private so they couldn't get to her no more, so then they move on to her kid. The fuck is wrong with you guys? Why are you guys harassing this child? Whether or not Rachel is the one that did anything with Jay-Z, why are we this even mad at Rachel when Jay-Z is the one that's cheating? He's the one that's married. Okay, yeah, Rachel knew as well, but Jay-Z, well, he just, you know, he off the hook, and we just gonna give the bitch the hard time? Yeah, see, no, I don't know. I don't know. It takes two to tangle, you guys. But getting back to the video, then we move on to emptiness, okay? So once you figure it out and you mad and then you kind of just don't give a fuck no more, all of a sudden now it's just like a piece of you is gone. Your partner is away, and you know, now you know all of this, and it's just left a hole in your heart. So in this part of the video is when the shit got a little weird, and I think this is about the time when I was just like, okay, I'm about over this, but I'm gonna hang on in there. This is probably about 20 minutes into the video. It's a lot of blood, it's a lot of darkness, talking about ghosts and fears and nightmares. It kind of puts you in the mind frame of Partition, but it's not really about, you know, sex like Partition is. It's just about the empty, dark feeling that she feels that her man is now, you know, she's discovered what he's done to her. Okay, at the end of that part of the video, she burns the house down and she's just standing there. And in the video, you guys, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers just standing and looking. I said, in Beyonce world, motherfuckers don't talk. It's black women, beautiful black women, strong, proud looking black women, natural hair, straight hair, no hair, blonde hair, brown hair, red hair, black hair, beautiful women throughout the video. And that really made me feel proud to be a black woman. I love that even though Beyonce is a marketing genius, I also believe that she really, really, you know, champions the woman. And I love her for that. Now, moving on from emptiness, we get accountability. Now, this is when the shit gets real deep. Your mother is a woman, and a woman can't be contained. She's in New Orleans. She's showing footage of, you know, people in New Orleans and the neighborhoods and all of that. I couldn't follow the poetry on this part, and I think it's because I was starting to shut down, like I hadn't really had enough, but I was like, B, I'ma stick with you. But really this shit could have been 30 minutes, because I'm sure there's around this time we was right at about 35 minutes, right? She mentions, you know, am I talking about your husband or am I talking about your father? Then this was also the part where in Twitter where people were starting to open their eyes like, oh my gosh, she might be talking about her mama and her daddy. And this probably ain't even about Jay-Z. It was so funny. C-Dot from C.TV, you guys. She was just like, oh, you know, it was more fun when the shit was about Jay-Z. She called it buzzkill. We'll talk more about what we think the video was, who it was about. But this is the part also when the song Daddy's Little Girl comes up, and, you know, it show the clips of her with her father when she was little, and Blue Ivy, or was that Beyonce, you guys? I mean, she looks exactly like Beyonce. For anybody who says that Beyonce did not have Blue Ivy, even though in the damn video she also shows her stomach while she's pregnant, and I keep on telling you guys that the child definitely had that baby. That was the song Daddy's Little Girl. I don't have the album, so I don't know the names of the songs. I'm just mentioning the shit that she says over and over in the song. Then we go from accountability to reformation. In this part of this video, she's talking about, you know, why are you afraid to love? Then she says that you are the love of my life. And this is supposed to be the real heart-drenching, you know, when she's just her in her headphones and she's playing a little piano and she's singing and she got a whole bunch of this. And Beyonce show be dramatic, child, but she was feeling it, you know, she had little mimi tears and whatnots. It was also very beautiful. Another song, I think, when it was, the imagery was of the women, you know, and they were walking in the water. Now, you guys all know water is cleansing. It's a rebirth. It's always signal that, you know, the change is coming. The women in the very, very beautiful sheer dresses. They're holding hands. They're holding their hands up. It's victory. You've gotten over whatever the problems have been in your life, and you at this point now where, you know, you feel like you can start over. You can start again. You can start anew. It was borderline voodoo. It didn't never quite get there, but I was just waiting for, I was waiting for like something strange to happen. It was also a lot of footage of her and Jay-Z, you know, just looking at each other, you know, holding each other, you know, him, you know, caressing her ankles. Then we get to resurrection. And this is when it moves on to even deeper things. How do we lead our children to the future? Who do you call? This was also the very beautiful song where all of the women whose sons or, you know, had been killed, or fathers have been killed in recent police violence. And so this was the real touching part of the video. You know, out of all of the parents that they showed, I still, every time I see Mike Brown's mother, oh my God, I still feel like she hasn't been able to process. Like when you see Trayvon Martin's mother, she has, you can tell she's come to terms with her son is gone now, and that she has a bigger purpose now. She's got to get the word out to everybody that we need some change, you know, in Congress, and it needs to come on down, dwindle all the way down to the neighborhoods. But when you look at Mike Brown's mother, oh, my heart just breaks for her every time, because I really feel like she's still, you know, trying to come to terms with the fact that her son is gone. And then we get to hope. And child, this is when she got to talking about cuticles and stitches being pulled out by her man's fingers. And, you know, I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about, B? I'm sure if I wasn't so tired of everything else, like I would have been able to get that part together. But I was like really not trying to figure it out. I'm sure y'all, my extra woke ones out there, y'all super deep, y'all get on in them comments and y'all talk about, you know, what she was talking about. But I was really over it by then. But I did dig the song. And that was the freedom, freedom, turn me loose. Freedom, where are you? I don't have the album. So I'm going by memory. But I know she was just, I don't something, 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 cause the winner don't never stop and running whatever she say. Now, I like that song. You know, that's a song with Kendrick Lamar, and anything with K-Dot in it, y'all know. Y'all already know, right? And then we get to redemption. This is when we get the recipe for lemonade. And this is when all of the shit that's happening in the video comes into fruition, and we understand what lemonade is all about. Her granny's up there talking. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And all of the shit with her daddy, with her husband, with men out there, period. I saw on Twitter, they was like, apparently ain't nobody's nigga acting right. Everything that life has thrown us, these lemons, we as women, black women especially, we take it, we chop it up, and we make lemonade. You know what? You have got to make the best out of your life. You only have one life to live. And then this is the part when she also finds healing. Okay, she says she broke the curse with her own 2 hands. You passed it down to your daughter, and your daughter passed it down to her daughter. We breaking the chains. We not dealing with this shit no more, you guys. This is what we teach our children. This is what we teach our girls. This is why it's very important for me to have conversation with my daughter and really get Jada to understand the ins and outs of life. Get her prepared for what's coming, but also let her know, but you know, you ain't got to lose hope. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So it's time to start healing again, okay? And this was the happy song. It was kind of reggae feeling when she was just showing a bunch of different couples, black couples, white couples, gay couples, interracial couples, her and Jay-Z, Jay-Z with the baby, her mother with her new husband. Everybody is happy. Everybody has gotten over whatever luggage, whatever baggage that they've had, and they moving forward with their lives. So it showed folks in love. I mean, that was pretty much the sunlight, the sunshine, the rays to what started off a very dark and dim video. So yeah, you guys, I dug it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I watched it a second time because I was really able to appreciate the art and the imagery in the video. The art and the imagery in the video is beautiful. Y'all know I'm not one for deep. So I have a deep limit, and I was way up here with the deep. But with all that being said, I got what she was trying to say, at least the surface of it. Now, I'm not all into the, you know, somebody was like, she was portraying a Yoruba Orisha named Ocean, you know, and I mean, if that's what she was doing, it's cool. I wasn't concerned about that part of it. I just was more into the message of we as women, we go through a lot and we are very strong women, even though people try to tell us that we're not. There's so many things that black women go through that nobody else really understands. You know, sometimes we just need to be reminded that we really do deal with a lot. I felt like that was more of the message of the song, and not necessarily that she was trying to talk about any one particular situation or case. Yes, I believe that she and Jay-Z have had issues just like anybody else that have been married any length of time. I'm sure it was a lot of her mother and her father's drama in there. It could have been some of her friends' old drama with her men. It could be people that she's talked to, stories that she's heard, you know, things that she's internalized and decided to put into song. So all of that is what I feel like Lemonade is. It's not any one situation. It's not necessarily all about Jay-Z. I mean, like I told you guys, they always come up with divorce shit, rumors and things like that before a tour. This is what fuels her tours. This is what makes the frenzy bigger. This is what makes her sell albums. Okay, she's a marketing genius. She knows what we as women want to hear, especially right now with all of the climate of, you know, the degradation of black women. She knows that we are going to be the ones to listen to this and feel it and want to go buy it. Yeah, bitch, you said that. That nigga said the same shit to me. Okay, that motherfucker did the same thing to me. It's like something where she is able to make people look at her like the voice of all of the shit that we've been trying to say for the longest. And it's a marketing ploy. It is a marketing strategy for sure. I believe her and Jay-Z are in a happy enough marriage, and I don't think that they're in any danger of separating or divorcing. Okay, but they're gonna let you guys think that, because then that's something else that you guys can relate to. Your shit is fucked up too. So, you know, now it's just like, okay. I wouldn't read too much into her trying to tell us a certain message about herself at all. You know, I think it's really a part of her art and just life experiences for a lot of things around her, and not necessarily one particular thing. And like I read when they were talking about the album, they said it's a conceptual project based on every woman's journey of self-knowledge and healing. And I think that's a pretty good description. But yeah, Lemonade was cool, you guys. For what it was cool. Like I said, I don't have the album yet. I'm not buying the album. Whenever it makes it to Apple Music is when I will enjoy it. But it looks like I'll be cool with the album. Of course, it's not like her last album, Beyonce. But you know what? Everybody was complaining. That album was too much sex and, you know, ghetto, ratchet funkiness. So now she's at this place, and now people are saying, well, this is not really the Beyonce that I wanted either. either. Well, you guys are gonna have to come to terms with the fact that Beyonce is, you know, she's nearing 35. Some people will say she's even older than that. A motherfucker can't be twerking and popping pussies for all they whole damn. Just imagine Aretha and Patty up there still popping pussy for somebody. No. Okay, everybody has to grow. Everybody has to advance themselves. Okay, and sometimes that means that we can't talk about childish shit no more. Now it's time to talk about something else. I don't think that Beyonce is super deep. That wasn't her poetry. That actually was written. That the spoken word was actually written by somebody else. I forgot the girl's name. I should have got her name. But I think that Beyonce is a genius at interpreting, you know, what she feels the poetry means. So that's it, y'all. Talked way longer than I wanted to. What time is this? 8 o'clock. My appointment is at 9:30. So I'm going to try to get this video edited and up to you guys. But yeah, you guys let me know what you thought about the video. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you think it was some bullshit? I don't think it was bullshit, you guys. If you felt that offended by the video, then maybe you should watch it one more time. Try to give it a fair shot. I agree. The deep is too much. I would have been fine with 30 minutes. As a matter of fact, I think they said that after the credits, there's another video. I didn't have time nor inclination to even watch that shit. But I still enjoyed the message. So yeah, you guys, that's it. 2 top of the blog extras in 2 weeks. Let me get out of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Rox. The channel is for It's Rox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.